taking on the Desperados of Brooklyn. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Brooklyn. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Right to the air is Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe it.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. On third down, here's Mitchell. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down. To throw is Jackson. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. On the option right is Jackson. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
2nd and 7. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Jackson on first down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Mitchell diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. That.
Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Jackson.
Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
43 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. That's taken in by Duvernay.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 20-yard line.
Another run with Mitchell. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now it's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Burrow. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The 13 yards that time at a first.
11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air again, Burrow. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers at that situation, they really become magnified.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1-1, ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Desperados are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Desperados 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the handoff, Mitchell. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And now they're in the hurry-up. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Middle.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And quickly, they get to the line. Play action. Now Jackson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. Ravens. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on third downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Let's go.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
25-yard line.
The final act of the first half. Dalton looking deep here for Chase. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Dalton's throw caught by Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Dalton. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. Touchdown! Cordero Patterson, 36 yards. And the Desperados get a bit closer. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Now Lamar changing the look. A give here to Mitchell.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews.
And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this down to the 41.
Throwing is Jackson.
Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Once more with Mitchell.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
42. Desperados 21. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1st and 10 for Dalton. That's taken in by Stewart. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. So Dalton now.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Patterson.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. And they're going to speed things up here. Play fake. Here's Dalton. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight?
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possessions.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They go play action with Jackson.
And this one's going to sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Hey, report. Report.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty.
And they'll accept that penalty.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Jackson.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flush to his right, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
107 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They'll try to run with Mitchell.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Ravens have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely wanted one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Dalton. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Play action now. Dalton. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for A.
Play action here with Dalton. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And it'll be Dalton again. This pass complete to Higgins. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They're going for it with Dobbins. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Dalton sets up play action. That is caught by Stewart. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Dalton, 1st and 10. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Another chance for Dalton. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Throw left side complete to Chase. Touchdown! Jamar Chase. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Desperados get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now down to 20. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Ravens 54, Desperados 28. Justin Tucker to kick
So now
off
the
the
other
ball.
return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Dalton now to pass. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Passing, it's Dalton. That is caught, and he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 40. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Dalton off play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout.
It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Listen, hot. Here you go, can. Ice. Listen, hot.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Passing again, Dalton on 2nd and 10. And this one too low.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. McPherson on for the point after. And that'll make this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Ravens 54, Desperados 35.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation. And now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.